it's live! Thank you so much for all your support, for even making this remotely possible. It is so, so appreciated. So as well as the sheep cameras, I also check the calving cameras. So I'm on every 2 hours throughout the night, checking both the cows and the sheep. Dad also checks the cows too. So I've got a cow calving at the back here. She's got a water bag out at the moment. So I've just been across the sheep shed and there's 3 lamb there, 1 away to start. So I'll keep an eye on the cameras for these 2. There's quite a lot of sleepless nights or minimal sleep during the night, but you just have to do it. We have to make every life count. This is what pays the bills. So that's why we like to keep it nice and tight, both calving and lambing. You know you're busy, you know it's going to be crazy and tiring, but you just head down, get through it, and hopefully get the rewards at the end. We are back in the lambing shed. So it's been pretty steady with the lambing so far, and as you can see I'm just putting out a fresh mix for the cows. This ration seems to be doing really well for them. They've taken to it really well, and thankfully we have only had 1 lambing sickness case. So I will continue doing what I'm doing. It has obviously the good quality silage, molasses and pellets through it. Thankfully still not much sorting either, and the ewes seem to be doing really well, milking really well, and lambs are coming out nice and big and strong. The ewes also have access to the lifeline buckets in each of the pens also, which I feel is very important, and we've used them for years, as I've said before, on the run up to lambing. It definitely helps with lamb vigour and improves colostrum quality for the ewes. The ewes are happy. The sun's shining, it's dry.
Shortbread and tea? Tea and shortbread. Tea and shortbread.
As you can see, this wheelbarrow, I actually got it for half price because it was ordered by mistake. Oh my goodness, it is so much fun. It just fits perfectly in the pass. We were going to get just a normal wheelbarrow. Since he saw that one, been perfect. Fits down the pass and it's lovely and deep and not too wide. And also the handles are at the back, so you don't smack your hands when you're walking up and down the alleyway. So I think it's like 270 litres or something here. So it is ideal. 4 wheels, push it up and down the pass, and it actually does, I would say it would nearly do half the pens that we've got in this shed. It is brilliant, and it is so much fun. So got these ewes and lambs here from the wee pens, and I'm happy with them, so I'm just going to pop them out into the bigger batching up pen. We aren't putting them outside just at the moment as the weather is so unpredictable, but we are batching them up ready just to go outside when it does start to settle a wee bit and hopefully warm up. So the ewes have figured out the drinkers, which is a good thing. So that you can see they just push that wee yellow bit at the bottom and that releases more water. So they've taken onto it really quickly. It's really good. A few more heading up to the other shed. So apologies for the lack of cow content recently and in the next sort of month or two. I will try and share as much as spring calving as I can, but obviously my main focus is the sheep. We have a cattleman and my dad obviously look after the cows. And myself, my main responsibility is the sheep at lambing time. So don't get me wrong, I'm not myself. Davey helps when he can, but he's obviously got his own sheep and he's busy scanning too. My dad obviously helps as well, and my brother and my sister when they can, but they obviously have full-time jobs too. So it's difficult, it's different without mum being here. So yeah, just bear with me please. I know it's a lot of sheep, but I will try and share as much cow stuff as I can when I can. I will try and share as much of lambing as well as I can. Again, it's different not only with it being the new shed and lambing everything indoors, but just, you know, being a team member, our chief pet lamb reader down. It's all very difficult, well, different I should say. So please just bear with me, and I will try and keep these videos coming as best as I can. I will share as much as I can. There will be stuff definitely up on my Instagram and my Facebook, so please check that out and keep up to date with everything that's going on. But like I said, I will try my best to share as much as I can. And if there's anything in particular that anyone would like to see, please pop it in the comments, message me, and I will try and cover as much as I can. I was so nearly asleep, but I knew that if I fell asleep it would be extremely hard to get back up and get back out here. So I've got a triplet lambing at the moment, and good to see my huge big Texel Yow Lamb single is up and on for a soak. So I'm gonna go and see what this triplet's saying and then check everyone, make sure everyone's got food and water, lambs are all nice and full. And if it's all quiet, I'm gonna go to bed. It's so cold as well. It's probably gonna be freezing again tonight. So see, the triplet's not getting on with it, so I'm gonna go and have an investigation. And see what you're saying, madam. Is it a tail first? Is it coming in a ball? Is it just a head? Or are you just being lazy? What's the score? I just put my hand in and I get a tail. So his two back legs are bent round like that. So I need to try and get them flicked so they're straight, but try and do it carefully so that when she shoves, she doesn't break the two of them. So I've managed to get the 2 feet turned now. So that's them straight. And pull nice and quick so you can't drown. Is he still with us? Come on, sir. I don't like tail first because obviously when they're coming out the wrong way, everything's getting pushed up under their ribs, and then that's when you get broken ribs if you're not careful. The second one's a big lamb. So I'm just going to take them all now I'm here, just for her, because I've seen it before. You leave her to lamb the rest herself and she flipping lambs them in the skin, or something happens or whatever. So it's a bigger lamb. Good girl. It's a girl. Big paid already. Third one's still in there. The third one's smaller. He's still in the skin. Go, guys. Here's the 3. So this was the first one that was tail first. As you can see, he's a wee bit yellow compared to the other 2. That's just because he's been a bit stressed. So just check milk situation as well whilst she's here. Bursting. Lovely. Just popped her the pen with her 3 lambs. We'll leave her to bond with them now. I'm sure people are going to complain and say that I should have gloves on. I just can't wear gloves. I can't do it. I've tried and tried and I just can't do it. I do always make sure my hands are extremely clean before and after any yow. I try and keep as clean as I can. I always wear gloves when I'm doing other stuff. But I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't get used to the gloves. So I've been away for an hour and a half, and I have a triplet in the first pen, a quad in the second pen, nothing at the moment in this pen, and then I've got a twin lambed one here, another twin going about roaring, and another twin picture spot. So just going around gathering up all the afterbirths as well, take them out of the pen because they get sinking and also they're quite slippy. So the big reveal, I hope this doesn't disappoint anyone, it's live! My very own merch store is live. You can purchase your very own livestock farm her merch right now at my website. I will put the link below. Please check it out and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for all your support, for even making this remotely possible. It is so appreciated. I have been working in the background for a few months now. I haven't been doing this alone, obviously. I have had the support from my family. My mum was a huge part of this. She was so excited to see how it was all going to look and how it was all going to work. It's extremely tough knowing that she didn't actually get to see the products in real life. But I just hope that I can make her proud, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you for supporting this channel, making this even remotely possible, for all your support, for your advice, guidance, particularly over the last 6 weeks, but just in general. I absolutely love sharing what we get up to on the farm, the good and the bad. As you know, you get it all with me. I feel it's very important to share it all. That being said, it helps me as well. It's my way of coping. But I also just want to say that, remember, you're never alone. We all have good days, we all have bad days. Here we go, merchandise. Massive thank you also to Cammy, the sheep game, and all his team at the Logo Farm as well. To Alice Cousins for helping me design this logo. So I guess all that's left to say is thank you so much. And this is for you, Mum.